So it's the 1990s. I'm living in San Diego, California. I'm an E4. But I got a call from one of my partners from a previous command. He said that, hey, man, I'm reporting to the ship there. I want to know, can I crash at your place for about a week until my car get here so I can start, going to look at these different apartments that I'm trying to get because I got a couple lined up. I'm like, okay, no problem, dog. Come on through, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be good to see my boy. So he come through. And for them first few days, he ain't got no car. But that's all right. We out about hitting the bars just like old times. But remember, I'm an E4, right? So my budget is low. And my man was a higher rank than me at the time. He was an E5. And around that third, fourth day, I noticed he ain't offered to pay for nothing that damn day. Now, he eating up my food in my house, sucking up my AC, using my water and whatnot. But he never said, hey, man, everything on me tonight. I had to tell him, like, hey, I said, hey, man, listen, my money done ran out. So I ain't got no more ends to fuck off at the bar. And then around that time, his car came. So I was like, oh, good, man. So now he can be gone. So my man get his car, he still hang around the crib every day. I'm like, hey, bro, thought you had some apartments lined up. Hey, bro, I was thinking about it, man. I might just chill, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, chill where? Right, but I ain't say nothing, right? I was just I'm gonna give some time. I say, well, man, you might have to go ahead on and try to get you a place, dog. You like, yeah, I'm just taking my time weighing out my options. I like, all right. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this ain't what we agreed to, my guy. So now I'm getting aggravated. And you know when you get aggravated with a house guest, every damn thing they do rubs you the wrong way. So my man had a lisp, right? So periodically when he talked, he would spit. So I just look over it. That's my man's. But now I'm aggravated that he's there. I'm catching every water particle that he launches out of his mouth. I'm following that shit to the floor. Hey, dog, you didn't see that water leaving your mouth? Yeah, it landed right there on the corner of that coffee table. I need you to get that, my guy. I didn't particularly like how the motherfucker was sitting all slouchy on my rental center furniture. I'm gonna need you to straighten your posture up, sir. You don't take your one leg and sling it all over the couch like that. You don't do that. I do that. That's the posture of a motherfucker who stay here. You sit upright and attentive when you watch TV. Don't get too comfortable. Now I sit up there like he Al Bundy. One day put his hand in his drawer. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna need you to go watch that. And the next thing that was bothering me, he had all the little toiletries on the bathroom sink. Now, this is a little bitty apartment. It's a 2-bedroom, but it's only 1 bath. Everybody got to use the bath. I need you get all them damn safts and oils off the sink, son. You live out your bag. You look like you setting up shop. And one of them look like some kind of medical ointment. I'm going to need you to move there before I start asking some tough questions. I ain't agreed to none of this. Every time we cook, he eat. And go tell us, well, I'm going to go make groceries for the house. He proceeds to go and bring back some groceries, then eat up everything he bought. How's that helping the house? When you frying the chicken that you bought at 2 o'clock in the morning. He gotta go. Now I said I'm gonna have to get more forceful with my hints. That's what I said to myself. So now when we start cooking, we cook just enough for me, my wife at the time, and my son. He'll walk in and be like, oh, it's smelling good in here. I'll be like, it sure is good. It sure is. You might want this what we make it. You might want to try when you get your own place. This is tasty here. Was there any more left? Unfortunately, no. That did not deter him. He's still there. I said, well, okay, I gotta move into DEFCON 5. So now, every time the game come on, I turn the TV on Barney the Dinosaur and let my son watch it. And then I go in the bedroom and watch the game. He's like, man, ain't the game on? Like, yeah, it is on. I'm about to watch it in the bedroom. I'll let you know what happened, though. But right now, you better fuck with that Barney. I love you. You love me. I need you to find somewhere else to be. Fuck! And the crazy part was he act like I didn't know what he was doing. I know what you're doing. You trying to stretch out your time. You trying to parlay at my spot so that you can stretch out your 30 days so that when you do report to the boat, you can come to them like, I have not had a chance to look for lodging. And so now they give you time off. So now you are at the command and they give you more time off to go look. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. That has not a damn thing to do with Marlon. So the final straw is to end up parking outside with some little broad he met. She had to use the bathroom, gonna call me and say, hey man, I need to let old girl in use the bathroom. I'm like, no sir, you finna bring no strange bitches up in here? We don't know her. I remember. We had told him to buy some Gatorade for the house. He went and bought a case of Gatorade, didn't bring them in the house, left them in the car. He was taking them out the package, drinking them in the car, throwing the empty bottles in the back of the car. I told him, I said, you remember them Gatorades that you were supposed to buy and bring in the house? He was like, yeah, well, I noticed you got a bunch of empty bottles and tell her to piss in one of them goddamn Gatorade bottles. And the lesson to learn here is pee before you leave the house.